The United Nations General Assembly in 2007 designated April 2 as World Autism Awareness Day to affirm and promote the full realization of all human rights and fundamental freedoms for autistic people on an equal basis with others. It is celebrated annually to raise public awareness about autism, a complicated lifelong condition that affects the development of the brain, behavior, communication skills, interaction skills, and learning abilities, and 1 in every 100 children is affected by it, according to the World Health Organization. Studies show proper care is crucial in simplifying the lives of autistic individuals. On Wednesday, May 1, the Center for Democracy and Socioeconomic Development, CDS Africa, organized an engagement session for parents and caregivers of children with developmental disabilities at Weku Gardens in Accra. The session took the form of a focus group discussion where caregivers shared their unique challenges and successes in their line of work. Dr. Abena Boatin, the Director of Research at CDS Africa, used the occasion to shed light on the International Development Research Center grant, which will be implemented for 24 months to address the issue of unpaid care work by carers of children with developmental disabilities in Ghana.
We are all committed to finding lasting interventions and solutions, not just for those that can afford it, but especially for those who cannot even afford it. And it's heartbreaking that people in Accra are getting even the things that we are lamenting about that is non-existent. It's only all concentrated in Accra. So what about those in other places in the rural settings? The research that we are doing is called Recognizing the Unpaid Care Work for Caregivers of Children with Developmental Disabilities. One of the things that we are seeking to do with that work, first, is to recognize the care that is not as recognized as it should be, because we know it is lifelong, and then to also seek for interventions that will reduce the burden of care. What we are doing with that research, first of all, is to form a steering committee with stakeholders like yourselves, people who live the experience every day. We want to use the research to push government to make inclusive education implementable in all public schools. We know it's a huge task, but with commitment, we'll be able to do it.
Edna Asante, Programs Manager, and Celestina Damwa, Advocacy and Public Engagement Coordinator, moderated the session on management, challenges, and system support.
What disability does your work have, and how was it diagnosed?
The call for joint effort by the private sector and government to tackle challenges faced by caregivers and children with developmental disabilities in Ghana still stands.